Okay, people, do bear with me. I can't see you very well. There we go. Yes, yes. Well, obviously, we are back at the mill, people. You got it. That's the shot, innit? That's the shot. Okay. Could have done with move the car a little bit forward, I think. Right, El Ninja. Can you see if we're live or not? That's going to cover my chat up there, innit? Oh, bloody hell. Right, we'll just take the microphone off today. Oh, Ninja, you got a drink in there? Hello, people. Peace, one love, peace, one love. There's no one there anyway, look. Well, if you're watching it back later on, people, which probably most people will do, obviously we're at the mill at Berkeley. It's been a few days since we've been up at this location. One thing that struck us as we drove into the lane, they shut the lane off. So obviously I just drove past anyway because I don't care. There's access to obviously other properties, so I'm just going to blag it if anyone stops me. You can't stop people on it's a public lane at the end of the day. Do you know what I'm saying? You can't stop them. So yeah, that's a bit strange that they've since we've been filming, like I say, they've completely shut it off. So weird, people, weird. But this is the mill. Crazy place, isn't it, eh? Crazy place. Let's just get it up on a... If I miss anyone's chat, I do apologise. It's just obviously we're out and about, so I will go through the chat later on if I do miss anyone's comments or anything. So let's have a look. Does that look good? Okay. So this is the mill. This is the mill where we believe that Mary Bastome is obviously laying with quite a few other young women. The more I come up here, the more it makes sense with the logistics of the area and the way everything is going on. How you doing, mate? Yeah, morning, Jam. Yes, yes. But yeah, we're back on it. We're back on it now. Thought we'd come up again, just try and get a bit more filming done, and just try and get people to just try and share the the film's about and the story about, and let's try and get some people up here. And you know what I mean? If you see the little red tower, okay, the red tower supposedly is where Fred buried his trophies. Okay, so apparently he had a bag of what he sort of would have taken off victims. There was bones missing, there was teeth missing from victims, and they reckon that Fred kept it as like I don't know, a souvenir sort of thing basically. And it is said, we have had some information, and I've got to go through it in more detail, but as I was reading through the information the other day, it was said that somewhere buried by that tower is this trophy bag. Okay, so it isn't just the bodies. There's obviously other bits and pieces are going to be here as well. In that 4 hours before, you know, Fred was arrested, there was a 4-hour period, if you remember, if you go back, and he kind of disappeared, and Rose sort of said, you've got to go and clear up what you've got to clear up. I believe he came here. Yeah, I believe he came here. I think his brother would have come here with him as well. Like I say, the information we got is they parked in Jumpers Lane, which is a little, I don't know, it's a 10-minute walk away from here. It's close, but it's a little bit of a walk away. So I do think there was 2 of them who would have come up and they would have done the clearing up or whatever they would have needed to do before Fred got arrested, obviously. But yeah, supposedly the tower holds the trophy bag. There's 3 wells under this growth somewhere. Some people have said it's inside the building. Most people have said it's outside the building. But again, there's a lot of conflicting information on what is and isn't true, okay? And let's be honest, they're not gonna know until they start digging, yeah? They're not gonna know, but there's 20 victims here. There's 20 victims here, and I cannot wait to get challenged by somebody on this, okay? Because I'm not going away. Yes, how you doing? Peace, one love, peace, one love. But yeah, by all means, like you say, tell people about it, share it about. Yeah, Fred West, yeah, that's what we're talking about, yeah. So up to 20 more victims are here. There could be more, but we're pretty certain that Mary Bastome is here, and we're pretty sure that, you know, it's a farm. It's a mill farm, it is, basically. It used to be an old corn mill or something like that. It was a corn mill. I've got some of the original bags, like photographs and stuff. But yeah, but the tower, where the red tower is supposedly where he's hidden all his trophies. No. It was just somewhere he used to come. It's out the way. It's right out the way. You're in the middle of nowhere. There's literally there's land that way. There's fields that way. There's fields that way. It's like, you know. No, don't worry. Yeah, Cromwell Street is where he lived. Yeah, that's right. So he used to obviously do all that in Cromwell Street, and then he used to come up here to, I don't know, get rid of the victims, or, you know, until they start going in there, you're not really going to know, to be fair, but everything is pointing to this area here. Do you know what I mean? 20 victims, mate. A lot of them in wells as well. There's, like I say, 3 wells there. So he's meant to have put them in there. Again, whether he has or whether he's just buried them around this area, I don't know. But it needs to be excavated. It needs to be excavated, you know. We've offered to sort of set up sort of GoFundMe pages and stuff like that. Other people have offered to sort of do that. So the money side of it isn't a problem. If they're saying it's the money to excavate, it's not the money, right? Because the money's there, right? If they need money, then we'll get money. It's fine, because obviously people will donate, and we can get 250, 300,000 pound like that, you know, to excavate this. Yeah, enough people will put their hands in their pocket to be able to, you know, contribute to, you know, finding 20 young women, yeah, children. This is what we're talking about here, peeps. It goes a little bit deeper. Right, have you got my tea, Ninja? Got a cup of tea here, peeps, got a cup of tea. But thanks, all of you, for joining. It's all about getting this message out here that we need to get the police out here. We need to get as much attention out here as possible, because they ain't doing jack shit. They're doing nothing. They're doing absolutely nothing. They're just closed case. They don't want to know. The people who own this place, they don't want to know either. They don't want anyone on the land. They don't want anyone digging. They don't want any excavation. They don't want nothing. So the only thing that's going to force it is the police. The police need to force this now, yeah? The police need to force this. There's 20 bodies here. I'm telling you now, 20 victims. What are we going to do about it, people? What are we going to do about it? All I can do is film, and I can make a fuss, and I can just, you know, I can do what I can do, yeah? That's what I can do. I can't do any more than that. But I need other people to get involved now, because otherwise these victims are not going to get found, are they? They're not going to get found. Yeah? I'll take that place brick by brick. Do you know what I mean? Brick by brick to find them. Yeah? As a father myself, you know, I've got a daughter and, you know, I've got daughters. And it's just like, you know what I mean? It's very, very personal to me. Mary went missing from the same street I grew up in. Yeah, so yeah, it hits my heart. It does hit me massively, and I do want to do something about it. And like I say, all I've got is this. All I've got is this here. Yeah, that's the only tool I've got to be able to amplify this message out there and try and do something. But again, anyone wants to help, by all means, you know. But it's just sharing it. Really, that's the main thing, is getting the message out there that this place exists. This is somewhere that really, really needs to be excavated. This is one of the main sites which was connected, not just Fred, Rose, and Fred's brother, because Fred's brother was involved as well, who committed suicide, yeah? He committed suicide. Thanks, dear. But he was involved. A lot of it was said that Rose and Fred's brother did most of the killings, yeah? It's just what's been said, do you know what I mean? Again, never really going to know, are we? But we're all concentrating on Fred and Rose. There was someone else running around killing as well. There was 3 of them, at least. That's the scary thing, yeah? And not a lot of people know that. Apparently, it wasn't Fred that killed Mary Bastone, yeah? Fred West said it wasn't him, it was Rose and his brother who actually killed Mary Bastone, not Fred West. You know, he had to clear up, he was saying. He had to clear up after you know, her mess or whatever. Do you know what I mean? That's what he had to do. Exactly. Like glasses. Yeah, no, exactly. Well, the trophies are in one area, you see. Because he would have come up and he would have, as a psycho, he would have opened the bag up and, I don't know, got some sort of pleasure out of looking at it, and then he would have put it away, and it'd have been somewhere accessible for him, so he could have that control, that power over the victims, you see. So he can get it whenever he wants and have a look at it. So obviously when that 4 hours come where he had to clear up, it was like, yeah, that's probably the first thing he come up to move. Yeah, I guarantee you it was that. Whatever he had, yeah, from the victims is here, buried here, yeah? Just dig up the site, man. Just dig it up. It ain't doing nothing anyway, is it? That's what I say, peeps. So, for people out there, I'm not just a stoner. I do like sitting back and having a bit of a smoke and stuff like that, but this is my main thing at the minute, yeah? This is my main focus. Cheers, though. Cheers. It's a bit dramatic today, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? The weirdest thing, though, why have they closed the road? Why are they stopping people from coming in here? You've got to ask yourself the question, why? There's no roadworks around here. I can't hear any sort of drilling or any workmen or any reason for them to shut the road. They've just shut the road, literally. Just shut it. No reason. Crazy people. It's got a very, very, very eerie sort of feel to it as well, this place has. Yes, literally, it's empty. It's almost derelict, really. It's starting to sort of fall into disrepair now. It's that kind of stage. I think if somebody did something with the building now, they could probably, you know what I mean, it would probably be saved, but with a lot of money, but it ain't been used for 20, 30 years by the look of it, if not more, probably 40 years, I would say. So, but the description was absolutely spot on from Stephen West. You know, the bricked up windows here, derelict. They call it a farm. I've always called it a mill. I don't see it as a farm, and I've never seen it as a farm, but they always refer to it as a farm. It's not. It's a mill. to me. It's a mill. It's a corn mill. That's what it was. And there's white pigeons everywhere, aren't there? Everywhere. Nice day for it, anyway. You can't get into it. You can't, literally, I've been all around the building. You can't, you've got the blue door here, which is sort of bolted at the bottom. You've got these, the next one you can get in is where the little stair is, basically. You can't get in there because it's all boarded up. All around the back's all boarded up. There's another door around the back, which is all bolted. It's got like a padlock on it. There's no way to get into it. It's proper secure it is. And where the bits that you might be able to get into, it's all overgrown around the back there. So you can't even get round to it. It's nuts. The only person who can get into it is the owners with the keys, you know. Yes, Mal, how you doing? Peace, one love. One love, one love, one love. But yeah, there's no way, like you say, the blue door there is basically the entrance. And yeah, he's bolted. But even if you could get into it, even if you could get into it, they're not in there. They're outside. They're buried. There's 3 wells, right? There's 3 wells about here where that growth is. There's 3 wells under that, and they've all been boarded up, right? And apparently that's where he's put the bodies. He's not put them inside. He may have gone inside to dismember the bodies and do all that sort of nasty shit, right? But they're outside. They're outside in wells. So, like I say, there's nothing inside the mill which is going to be really. I guess if they sort of really wanted to investigate, there would be sort of signs. I would think that he'd been there, and maybe, you know, no cellar. It's all wells, literally. It's all wells. I don't think they've done anything in the building. If you look around, he would have buried them around in trenches and stuff like that around here. Because don't forget, that's what Fred did for a living. He literally. He could dig a hole faster than anybody because that was his trade. He used to do that on a daily basis for farms. He used to dig trenches, literally, farm trenches. You know. So that's what I reckon. I don't reckon they're just. I think there's some in the wells, but I reckon they're dotted around here somewhere. Well, I need more tea. Nice. Got a bit of food as well, people. It's got to be done. What a weird place. If you look back at some of my other videos, you'll see I've gone right into the sort of the growth in there, trying to look for it, but it's so overgrown. It's really hard to see. Boot the door in. No, I'm not going to get arrested. People are watching me as it is. I've got a house over there watching me, so it'll be a bit silly if I do that. I'll get arrested. And then I won't be able to film, and then I won't be able to do what I'm doing. Yeah, you're not going to support me in prison, love. I do what I do. I don't break the law. I don't break the law. That's not my style. Kick the door in, they're saying. Watch that was. Yeah. Well, you don't have to fucking watch, do you, ducks? You can go and fucking do something else. This is what I do on this channel. If you don't like it, go and watch something else. Simples. Yeah. We ain't here fucking about, do you know what I'm saying? We ain't fucking about. This ain't like, you know, pissing around YouTube now where you're all bitching with each other. This is fucking real life here. So take it fucking seriously, yeah? Fucking about, right? There's 20 victims here, for fuck's sake. Stop fucking about, yeah? Get it into your heads what is fucking going on here. All you people out there just fucking arguing with each other and being cunts to one another, yeah? It's just bollocks. It's bollocks. There's 20 bodies here. Get it into your fucking heads, yeah? Right? Fucking don't want to hear none of it. You want to support what I'm doing, support what I'm doing. If you don't, fuck off, literally, right? What are you doing? Can you come out and talk to me? Are you? Hmm? What did the Bible get arrested?
Big T. Hope you're well.
Wow, what do you think, Deeks? I'm not giving up. I'm still going to be here for a little bit. We're going to do whatever we can. I've had a few warnings off different people. It's just like, I don't know. Just ignore it all. You see something moving in that top window again? Look at the middle window. Can you hear the dogs as well? It's like there's dogs in the building, isn't it? They're not. I think they're the building behind. They are. Yeah, strangest thing, like, it's just why did they close the road as we're coming in? Why have they done that now? Just because we're coming up here filming? What don't they like about what we're doing here right now? That's what I want to. That's what I'm pissed off about more than anything. Why are they trying to stop us from coming here? They're not fucking stopping me, mate. I tell you. Public right away at the end of the day. I'll come here and film it. I'm completely within the law. A little flimsy little sign is not going to stop me from coming down and filming. Don't you find that strange?
Yeah. Really strange.
So cheers for watching, people. Make sure you like, subscribe and share the videos about. It's really, really important at the moment to get these shared about because it's obviously the context of what we're trying to do here. We're never going to get anywhere if people don't sort of share about it and get some sort of traction and take it seriously as well. So, peace with love, people. Thank you for watching. I will see you guys really, really soon for the next one. All right? Peace. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, people. Smoky, smoky time. Something moving in that top window again, Big T. Whether it's a pigeon or I don't know, but it's like there is something moving in that window.
Exactly, Jam. Thank you.
What's that? Somebody's property at the end of the day. It's like somebody owns it. I'm not just going to walk into it, am I? Yeah. And anyway, what's the point? I've said already, the bodies are outside. What's the point in going inside? There's no point in going inside. The bodies are below, not in there. This is just the site. Yeah, it's gonna achieve nothing by getting in there. I've got photos. I know what it looks like inside. I've got it all in there. I've got it all in there, literally. I've got all the photos. I know exactly what it looks like inside. They ain't in there. They're not in there. Yeah. Oh, I need a smoke. I need a smoke. Who's this? Who's this coming now? Ding, 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 ding. So it's very strange around here. Gleno. Gleno, mate. Gleno's a sniper. How you doing, people? Yes, yes. Just up trying to just raise a bit of awareness again, peeps. Like I say, that's all I can do. So these videos get shared about. I've put my last video on TikTok and I've just hit 12.5k views on TikTok. So it's working. It's working. 12.5k in about a week and a half. So it's going up. Yes, yes. Mr. Ali, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, it's all good, mate. It's all good. I've just thought we've got to come up here and just get a bit of awareness because the police are shutting the case now, or they're not even opening the case. So, yeah, I've got to use the platform to do a little bit of good. Do you know what I'm saying? And if we can get a bit of traction on this, what I really need is I need a Banksy to come down and do a memorial on that door. Yeah, that would work out, wouldn't it? Banksy's only in Bristol as well. So you imagine that. Imagine if you get Banksy down here. Yeah, he's only down the road. So Banksy, if you're watching this, we need your help. I wish I could go in there as well, but it's just, I can't. It's all locked up. It's all locked up. If there was someone here with the keys, I'd get them to let me in. This is where Fred West supposedly brought up to 20 victims. Mary Bastone, the 15-year-old girl, literally went missing from a bus stop not far from my house, and they think that she is here. In fact, we pretty much know that she's here. So she's been cut up 3 times, dismembered, and then obviously put in a well, along with a lot of other victims, which a lot of them supposedly Rose West killed with Fred's brother. So Fred was involved with a lot of the murders, but supposedly the two that were doing the most was Fred West and not Fred West, Fred's brother and Rose West. And Fred would just be the guy to sort of go around and kind of clean up, if you like. So John West, yeah, and John West was the one who raped Anne Marie West, Fred's daughter, 300 times. Was going to get convicted of the rape. Okay, so he was going to go down for it, and he committed suicide just before he got tried. So, you know what I mean? So at that point, everyone stopped looking at John, and all they were looking at was Fred West and Rose West. Nobody was even looking at John, right? There was 3 of them around murdering, not 2. There wasn't 2, there was 3. 3 of them murdering, yeah? And it was all children, young people, vulnerable girls, you know. Anyone who was vulnerable, these people would drive around and they'd pick them up. And they'd pick them up. And they were trusted because they were a couple, you know. The Wests were fucked, mate. They were fucked. But it's close to my heart and it is sensitive to me. Yeah, it is sensitive to me because I've got information that they are here. I've had a lot. I've been on this case for a long time. I've been all around Berkeley. I've been searching for this site. I didn't have an ITV news team behind me, yeah, supporting me and showing me where it was. I found this by myself, you know, with a few little pointers from people on YouTube, yeah. But we found this, yeah. We had no help from ITV, yeah. So there you go, little old me. We're still going, people. We're still going. But I do, like I say, it's really close to me. Like I say, she went missing, Mary Bastone went missing from the same street that I grew up in as a child. So, you know, that's personal. That's personal. Yes, mate, thank you. Thank you. Yes, yes. Yeah, that's not even Ducks anyway. That's not Ducks. I know that's not even Ducks' profile, so that's the troll. No, not at the minute, mate. It just seems like they've made the programme and then they've shut the case now, and it's like, you know, you can't just shut the case. You know, I told everyone there was bodies here before he even did that documentary. I was up here like, you know, a good month before he was here. So It's me. Cheers, people. Right, let's have a cup of tea. That's not ducks. I know it's not. It's not her profile. Yeah, man. Yes. Cheers, people. Roll up, smoke up, choke up with me. You know how it goes. Yes, yes. So, yeah. I do apologise if I am a bit sensitive on this. It is what it is, isn't it? You know what I mean? I live and breathe this case. Cheers. Somebody's coming up the lane. Just got a little bit of company coming up the lane. Oh, it's fine, it's just some joggers. Yeah, mate, it's ready. Oh, yeah. The face. Yeah. Go for that tea. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Cheers. Can I tell you more? Well, I mean, Fred West was obviously serial killer in Gloucester. He'd been doing it for a long time, do you know what I mean? But he'd come from other areas as well. So you're talking about, he lived in Scotland, basically. He lived in Glasgow with another lady called Rena Costello, which she ended up, another one of his victims. He was basically, she killed her and the daughter. Yeah, man. There's so much to go into. There's so much, but obviously, if you look on my channel, there's so much on this. I've done the Cromwell Street walks, and there's just I could go into detail for hours and hours and hours on it because I just know everything about it. So, Sister Shy, hello, how you doing? Yes, yes. He killed in Brum. Yeah, he was in Winston Green. You know about that more, don't you? Yeah. Big T can tell you some stories about that. Missed that. It's weird reading chat like this, isn't it, eh? Do you know what I mean? You don't want to see my ugly face, do you? He murdered women in Brum as well. Yes, yes, I know what you're on about. Literally. Well, he was all over, wasn't he? Like I say, he used to dig trenches for farms. So, and you know, he was all up Bristol, up Birmingham, everywhere. He was everywhere, even down to London and stuff. So, hi Amy, how you doing? Not great, to be honest. What's the matter? Are you all right? 10 years younger. Yeah. I'm all right. I'm a little bit stressed, obviously, at this situation. So I'm just trying to come up now and do a bit more filming. They've shut the road off, so they're trying to stop us from coming down here now filming. So nobody's come up and had a word with me yet, so I'll just carry on for the minute until somebody stops me. How you doing?
Yeah, not bad.
Good.
Seen any bodies?
Nah, mate, they're all in Wells. They're all in Wells under this undergrowth.
Oh, really?
Apparently so. Some people have said they're in the Grey building in Wales, but most of it's pointing to under the undergrowth there. There's 3 wells that have been boarded up.
What are you doing, a video?
Yeah, I've been on YouTube for weeks on this,
I
mate.
seen you when I looked it up.
Good, good. This is my idea, was to get the video so you guys will come up and start bringing a bit of attention to the place, yeah? So it's obviously worked.
Yeah.
It's obviously worked.
Yeah, because we literally seen it this morning. Like.
Good, good. I'm glad you come up, honestly. The more people we can get up here, the more chance the police are going to come up and they're going to start opening the case up. But at the minute, it's just like, they're not doing nothing. And then they've shut the road as well coming in.
Because they said on that documentary that, like Trevor McDonald's one, that they requested to have a look here.
Yeah.
Like, to try and get in. But
If you want the
people
fence,
that
have a
own
look.
I've got it. Well, to be fair, there's a footpath there, just there. So I was filming, I didn't want to go in, and then like a couple just come through with a dog, and they just like hopped over the fence and they went that way. So there's obviously a footpath there. So nobody can kind of have a go at you being on it. But the locals are weird round here, mine. They come up there really strange.
We just went into the bakery up there,
Yeah.
and I asked him, did you know anything? And the fella who works in the bakery dropped all the slabs off to Fred that he patted up with me.
Yeah.
He said that he
You
went
offered
opened
him
the
a
door,
beer.
Rose was there,
You offered to have a drink with him.
and then they went. He's over in the pub, and he offered him a beer and all. Unbelievable, isn't it?
Because none of us are around there.
And the guy who was at
Nah,
our
Bristol.
college, he said that one of his mates was walking.
My
driving
college is
along
just
here
out
and
there.
seen Fred digging on the road.
That's what he did. He literally does the trenches for a living though. So
Apparently, he was a good builder. Martin.
good builder, but they reckon he could dig a hole faster than anybody. Like I said, that was his trade. He went around all over sort of the country, as well as building, but he worked for like a farm basically, and he was just literally all he did all day was dig trenches. So he was an expert on it.
Yeah. He was already.
So there's wells over there, is there?
Apparently so. Can't get to her. It's just the undergrowth. You get so far, and it's just like you don't know what you're stepping on either. So that's the thing. You don't want to start. You don't want to end up falling down there and being the number 21 victim, do you? You know what I mean? It's not going to be good.
The thing is, though, is that they said that like, oh, Fred wasn't involved in it. This stuff down there.
It was meant to be a lot to do with Rose and Fred's brother, who committed suicide just before he was tried he raped his Fred's daughter 300 times. 300 times, and Marie. Yeah. So he was going to get done for that, and literally he just committed suicide straight before. John West, he hung himself as well.
Yeah.
Like Fred.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because
So-
they raped and they impregnated his sister. And
Yeah. Oh, it just made just some of the stuff I heard is fucking horrific.
They said though that Fred got scared by the screams he heard them doing, but
Yeah.
how is this all the way around?
Yeah.
Which kind of makes me think a little bit.
Bit weird, right?
I reckon some people must have knew. So.
Because it's just like, again,
Barclay's
you
a
come into this
perfect
area
place.
with
We've been going college here for 4 years, and there's some right.
There's
Like,
some
it's
wrong ones
weird.
like that,
There's
isn't
some wrong ones.
It's like hot fuzz, isn't it?
It's like
It is
Yeah.
like that. It is like that. It's all there.
Yeah.
Little,
Everyone knows each other.
yeah. But I was filming the other day, and a bloke sort of just come up in a Land Rover. He's just like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "My own business, I'm filming." You know what I mean? So he went off straight away. To be fair, you know what I mean? What's to kind of challenge him back? But, you know,
It's a bit
weird.
eerie, isn't it?
Very eerie, mate.
Yeah.
I reckon they got Freemasons in now after that.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
I hope
with
so.
the
That's the only way.
They need to. It's
Yeah.
cheap, isn't it? They've
Yeah.
got the gear now. It's all cheap.
This whole area is perfect. No one comes here.
Even just bringing like the dogs there, which would cost what? Cool. Just bring a team that they would
They got a
find
unit at the
sent.
college. They got a police unit at the college, didn't they?
That's all they need. Bring the dog unit out. They'll find humans sent around there somewhere. Because obviously, if there's 20 bodies decaying in a well,
Yeah.
they're trained to sort of find that sort of thing.
Yeah, but the thing is, I heard that they're going to turn it into a nightclub down
25,000
there.
stronger than us now. Like, get a bunch of them. That's multiple dogs out there.
So is that the bar now, they reckon?
Yeah, well they keep calling it a farm, didn't they? But
It was like a week farm.
I don't see it as a farm. It's a corn mill.
That's it. A corn mill. That's what Martin said, because he always lived in where he
It's a corn mill. So I don't know where they keep saying farm for. Whether maybe part of it was used as farm, you know, to store stuff or something. I don't know. It certainly hasn't been used for a long time.
25 years apparently.
Is that?
Yeah, that's what Martin
They
said.
reckon it was
He's always lived
into
in
a
the
nightclub
area.
there, though, and get called at the mills. But they never got permission.
It'd be pretty good, right? It'd make a good sort of make a good venue, wouldn't it? But Jesus Christ.
But that's what they need to happen, and then they'll stumble across it.
Well, because they started building underneath that cafe, didn't they? Because they found like
Yeah, I was covering all that as well.
Is it? The
Yeah.
girl's body. Yeah.
That's where they thought she was.
That was on Gloucester High Street, wasn't it?
Yeah, Southgate Street. Yeah, right in town.
So they reckon these are all young'uns, isn't it?
All young owners. There could be boys here as well, not just girls. Like a young boy.
Yeah, because they never found any boys, did they?
He's just like a vulnerable. Anyone with a vulnerability, you know, if you look at the type of women he was going for, they were all,
Being at that age, like you can't really get, for example, if you're a bit older, like little girls can explain, like for example, oh, I knew what she was about. The little girls, they have no background information, and you have to, oh, she was last there, yeah. Or I've got messages on my phone. Yeah.
It's got film now. It's all over, but there's still
Well, they said there's some are in the barn and some in the fields, so I take it that these fields here could have.
I reckon they could be everywhere. I don't reckon they just put them in the barn. I reckon they're all right here. And like you say, big dig, Fred digging out.
I'm not being funny. How easy would it be to top yourself up there, dig a hole?
Yeah.
No, I'm not being
Stick
funny.
someone in the edge in it, dig a hole. This is what he did. I mean, you're not going to find them, are you? You're not going to find half of them. There's another two forest digging as well.
Yeah.
And there's
Apparently untraceable.
and somebody had a road rage accident with and he killed some bloke. Apparently, it's all hearsay, you know what I mean?
Well, recently they found a body in a bloody suitcase in the forest, didn't they? Yeah. Like a cut up
That's
body.
another place.
You ain't gonna know whether it's or not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's crazy, isn't it?
The thing is, they say it's cooling towers, but they're not cooling towers. They're not reactors. Literally, it's probably thick as fuck, right? Isn't it?
I think the towers come down, mind. I think there was towers on there.
Oh, was there?
Yeah, there was 2 towers on there.
If you look at that picture of the canteen,
Yeah. I think what happens when they decommissioned it, I think they took the towers down with it. So I think it looks a lot different than it did back in the day. So,
yeah, because we seen your video, and we just been watching like killing pigs over there. Ryan, bless him, Michael Ryan. He shot his own mum and that.
it opens your head up, doesn't it? Once you start looking at it, right?
Ever since I've seen this, mate, I haven't been able to stop watching it. It's like an addiction now. I already got down here midweek and have a look.
Well, I'll do some more lives and bits and pieces. I've got some real sick information. But it's just too much to go through. But I'm going to probably do a live or something like that.
What's your YouTube channel?
It's Justin's World or the Pal channel. Kind of link to each other. So just find them.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Stick them all
Yeah,
together.
have a look, yeah. But you'll see me, I'll go live on there and then I'll probably go through, because some of the information I've got is like from people who are like quite close to the case and stuff like that.
So do you like go about like trying to find like get cases like basic case studies like about
Yeah, it's just basically, I've always had a common interest because like Mary Baston, she went missing from the same street that I grew up in, my first house as a child.
Yeah.
It's just like,
It's always clicked in your head.
always been a personal thing, like, do you know what I mean? And that thing about don't talk to strangers, don't talk, that was all related to this, you know?
Yeah.
It's all related to Fred and
Stranger
like, you know what I mean? They're the people that my parents were warning me not to talk to.
Yeah.
Because children were going missing at that time. You know?
well you were young still when
There's no forensics. There's no forensic
I was
evidence.
born in '77,
Yeah.
so obviously Bastard went in the late 60s, so that's like a whole decade later. But it's still local. It's still, do you know what I mean? They're still looking for this girl like 10 years later. She's disappeared. You know, it's quite fresh then.
That's what they were doing. They were just bundling them into cars and taking them.
Yeah.
Like, just
It's mental to think that Fred and Rose would pull it up there one day and they would, with young people in the car, 20 people.
Could have been dead.
Could be dead. 10 years
I
over.
know.
It's fucked.
Well, apparently there's another estate over there called Jumpers Lane. You've got Jumpers Lane. That's where Fred used to park. I reckon he put one car there, then maybe another car would come up. There was more than one car, I reckon.
Well, so you reckon John West was heavily involved?
Yeah, just look at the family.
Too much.
Their whole family's raping each
And
other.
he was perverse as well, do you know what I mean? So that, really, let's get involved with this sort of perverse sort of like, whatever they were doing, man. It was just like,
Yeah, that Anne Marie must be fucked. She must be traumatized. I don't get how she's managed to keep herself alive.
Wait, what is it? A survivor? What, a Fred West?
It's got a child, isn't it?
she's like, oh, he's still my dad, I still love him. Oh, man.
Yeah,
I don't know how you could say that, you know.
I think
Yeah,
it's
she's dad, but
It's a gene
She's got a
thing.
kid which is in as well. I think.
yeah, it's a little bit.
Sorry.
It's like a granddad and your dad, like, at the same time. That's
I
fucked.
met her once, when it, like, years and years ago. She came in, I was working in a shop in town. She came in, but obviously, yeah, but I recognised her instantly. Yeah. She looks like Fred as well.
You're not from round here then?
I'm Gloucester, mate.
Oh,
I am.
Gloucester.
Yeah, Gloucester City.
Yeah.
Don't take long to come up here, though, mate.
Nah. Well, same
And
from
that's
Bristol.
another thing, that route that you would have taken, it's such a straight route.
Yeah.
You can belt it down there.
What, the A38?
Yeah. 25 minutes, bang, in Gloucester.
Yeah.
So, it's quick, it's easy.
It's just so secluded, isn't it?
Yeah. Berkeley just, like I say, eerie, easy place to do something like this.
But do you remember when he was going to get arrested, he went missing for 4 hours, didn't he?
That's when they reckon he came down here.
And they reckon, or I've been told, whether it's true or not, I don't know, but the tower is basically somewhere around the tower, there is the trophy bag. Because he used to take teeth, bones off victims.
Right, yeah,
And he
fingernails.
uses it all like control thing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You know, however psycho stuff and nothing.
Well, they reckon that's over by
They
there.
reckon that's somewhere either in that tower or around that tower. They reckon when he come out, that's what he done. Don't forget, that's the given place that bag.
Especially
He
hiding
come
it.
up here, he looked at it, he would put it somewhere close for him to be able to pick it up again. Yeah? So that's what they reckon. He come up and that's, he's obviously cleaning it up, whatever, but that was the main thing.
I think there was no
People see
forensic
him in the
evidence.
area at that time.
That's only really come on in the past 15 years.
So why don't people go in there and try and find it? Don't like
Not
because
got enough
similar
evidence,
sort of thing
so.
to what you're doing, haven't they just built being curious?
Nobody's really sort of covered this.
I guess they can't get close to it.
I started covering this about a month before Trevor McDonald did all that, you know, and I'm not really getting traction with my little channel. It's only because he's obviously kicked it off and people start searching, well, hang on a minute, fuck admit, on this you might be into that, but there's nothing there. You try and find information on this day, you'll find very, very, very little.
Well, Martin in our college reckons that this has been in his Berkeley knowledge for years. They've known about it. This has been vivid in everybody's
Because
memory.
even again, you won't come in and out of this place without somebody noticing you. Somebody's going to be watching you. Who's watching us now? Television's amazing.
Yeah, because the age population here is very old, so they keep very quiet. Go out to high
And they
street.
keep themselves to themselves. They don't talk about shit, you know what I mean? That, when that bloke pulled up and he was sort of saying what he did, I thought it's Mary Backstone, 20 bodies. Do you know what he said to me? I don't want to know, mate. And then he drove off.
Yeah.
I don't want to know, mate.
As if he knew something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was scary as sketchy as fuck.
Yeah.
A woman in Canada was a bit like that, wasn't she? So I don't want it, it's bringing the wrong attention to Berkeley.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just like,
Unfortunately, it is what
It's
it is. They're here,
facts.
they're here. It's going to
Exactly.
bring the attention,
of
isn't
course,
it?
yeah.
The thing is with Berkeley stuff is I think there's a lot of shady shit that's happened around there. Like we were in the couple, well, the shop up the road, and someone walked in with an ass cap on. Remember that?
What?
Yeah.
And apparently they're extremely racist round there.
Yeah, there's no black people.
You wouldn't do that in town, would you? Actually?
No, Bristol.
You know, like Justin.
Justin.
What, you met him in the Ridge Group?
loads of inbound people.
Probably in some relation to friends. You know,
Apparently, there's loads of
you always just take like a wide berth.
like sending children in there. Yeah, like, it's a sketchy
It
place.
is, yeah, it is. You can feel it anyway, just the whole atmosphere. Yeah, it's vibes ain't good. Vibes ain't good.
You think about it, there's a castle up there.
Yeah.
It's not good things have happened there.
No, exactly. There's other things happening. This one here.
Yeah, no, it's an actual see-through panel.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's the only one that isn't boarded up.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
It's like a very top.
That very top one is the only one.
That one, the middle one there. That's where I reckon she was.
Oh, what, at the top?
Yeah. Could be. Could be someone.
spirit.
Could be. Don't know, do you? It could be someone squatting. You know what I mean? You could be. You know what I mean? Until you get in there, you ain't gonna sort of know.
Do you believe in all that ghost stuff?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
I don't believe in like ghosts, but I believe in spirits.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like energy, like an energy.
I've done
source.
ghost boxes up here, and I've had screams on it.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, it's quite freaky.
Well, so do you just go around here then?
I haven't gone any closer than there, but when I done the ghost box, I parked the car just there, and I done it there basically. So it was actually connected to it.
The kids can do it.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, I'd be making out fucking buses.
Yeah.
Mate, honestly, I swear down, I seen some silhouette thing when me and Alex were driving back, and it was winter, it was dark, and I looked up in there, and I was like, swear, the fuck?
You went there before, we've been here for like hours, and it's only as we were pulling away, we were like, oh, what's that up there? And I was like, did you see that? She's like, yeah.
What is that in the winter? That white thing?
That's like something, that's like a corn thing, like scales or something, isn't it?
Yeah.
If you look in the window, there is like a funnel sort of corn thing.
Yeah.
Right, so there is something there, but there's something else which is moving as well.
Yeah, but the top one, it's not the one you look for,
No,
is it? It's the
no,
middle one.
it's the middle one.
Some woman in
Absolutely,
black.
yeah. It's the middle one.
Oh, yeah.
That's a woman in black.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy. Yeah, because apparently there's people who live from Bristol who own it or something.
Yeah. They don't want anyone near it. They don't want any excavations. They don't want the dogs in. They don't want nothing.
How they could...
Too many people come in, they ain't gonna have the
Exactly. Because
I'm not being funny. You can't just the police don't want people to come here because
Maybe the police.
Like the only reason why they done
money
it.
though, isn't it, with the police? They're thinking, God, well, if it's cost 55,000 just to dig a floor up of the cellar, and that cellar ain't big.
No.
It's tiny.
Yeah.
Right. So it's cost 55 grand. What's it going to cost? And I think that's what they're looking at. They're like, we're going to blow our budget if we come on this one. You know what I mean?
The only reason why they've done that one is because obviously Gloucester is obviously quite like a populated area. There's a lot of people walking in and out that shop.
Yeah.
I mean, this ain't got no eyes on it.
No eyes at all. No eyes at all. In a minute, but like you just got to keep coming up, haven't you? And like eventually, I'm hoping people put banners up and flowers and whatever.
I don't
Anything.
get who owns it. James, you say someone
it's
from
gotta be-
Bristol?
yeah, apparently someone bought it to do it up as a club and call it the Mill, so sort of out in the middle of nowhere,
They
good
bought-
for raving and stuff like that. But
And then
I
they didn't
guess
get
they never
commission.
got planning because of the houses.
And then he's stuck with it.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
because
people around here would not have that as much.
It's worth $1 million as it is, though, isn't it?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, but if they dug it up, if they dug the ground up,
Mate,
at
houses
least,
around here are
they
expensive.
could
apparently.
fucking still. They could be like, look, we found nothing on it. There's no, we dug it up, done a good job, and then they could just fucking sell it on, couldn't they?
That's what they want. They want the people around here. They want the house boys to stay up. If they find there's 20 boys in there, people are gonna
Yeah.
They
I don't wanna live
they
there.
want it, do they?
There's a
No.
river round there as well because it's obviously a mill, so
Yeah.
maybe they chucked them in there and all.
Yeah, bits.
You've got, the thing is, you've got fields all around you, so
acres and
you
acres
know,
and
it
acres.
could be anywhere around here.
You don't know how many people they killed though. He was working everywhere. He could have been pretty. There could be hundreds.
Yeah, especially if he was digging a hole and
There
he
could 5 more or 100 more, you don't fucking
Yeah.
know, do you?
Well, he was digging holes on a daily basis, so if he killed someone, guarantee they were going to go in whatever hole he was digging on that day, wouldn't it, really?
Yeah.
Wherever he was.
When you're at work, oh,
I just
you
got
still late last night, Brad? Yeah.
a couple of holes he's scratching his head. Look. Look at that lane that we walked. Look at that long lane we walked down there, took us right to like, the riverfront. Think about all down there, there's some soft ground.
I went round there as
Yeah.
well. That's where I originally started looking for this place.
Yeah.
And I went, like, say, round the other end of the power station up towards.
Yeah.
But,
So the parallel.
yeah,
lane.
all of that. Yeah. So, but there's loads up there
Yeah,
where
exactly.
he could have. I reckon he used this whole area is.
Yeah. It's a dumping ground, isn't it?
is,
I guess that's the woodland, and then they're the cooling towers.
Yeah.
And this is the old barn.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think there's anywhere else close by where you can see towers from. There isn't. And it
If you
looks
look,
over to
if you
Cinderfoot,
look,
doesn't
you
it?
can see it. Where is it?
Yeah, you can see it.
You can just you see the top of it. So,
See the trees
and that's
shit
what they've said. It's behind.
in the distance, and that's Cinderfoot over there, isn't it?
Yeah.
That is mental, isn't it? Crazy.
Yeah, we need to get eyes on this place.
Yeah, definitely.
I'd be so sick if they dug it up. Guaranteed.
Oh, it's guaranteed there's
Yeah.
bodies here. You know, it's just. I think the only question is how many.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I reckon there's minimum of 6, but from everything that I've been reading and the information, it's pointing to a lot more. Don't forget, they think that he killed nearly 100 people. You know.
Well, I thought they found a necklace of fingers, which had over 50
Yeah.
fingers on it.
Yeah, they found. They also found Mary Bastone's necklace. She had on in her wedding photograph, but because it was black and white, the police wouldn't distinguish that it was actually the necklace. Although the mother picked it out and said that's Mary,
There we go then.
and that was in.
Because they were wearing all the victims' clothes,
Yes,
weren't they?
and that's what they got that from Cromwell Street. They found that in the jewellery box, basically.
So many questions.
She come to the door wearing the victim's slippers and dressing gown, and there was her clothes on the line. She's like, "Where's my daughter?" It's like, I don't know. You're wearing a clothes like.
Wait, if you just said like one of like some of the mom and dads didn't even care that their daughter.
The reason why they don't want to know this is because the Herefordshire County Council, the Gloucester County Council, are all going to know, oh, we're going to look like fucking bricks again because we fucking let all these kids get fucking taken
And
without
they've left
knowing.
it, and they've been told as well.
Yeah.
They've left it all this time.
The amount of cases that
It is.
are behind closed doors that we have no clue about.
The poor parents have died like without not knowing like what's happened to their
Yeah,
kids,
exactly.
and that's sad, isn't it?
Yeah,
There's
I
no
know,
closure,
innit?
no closure for them.
Hopefully it falls down one day and then the fucking they can dig it up.
Something's got to happen to it at some point, mate, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%. We can't be there in 100 years.
You're going to get some man come up here and start digging, watch. You will now. You will now. So.
Yeah, fuck that. I won't
Just
get
can't
it.
be
No, I'm not that. Everyone's saying to me, I'm not. I'm here just to sort of push it out there and make awareness.
Yeah.
That's what
Well,
I
yeah,
can do.
because it needs somebody
Yeah.
to come here
Yeah.
and properly excavate it and not damage evidence.
Exactly.
I don't get what the thing is with the police is you're a taxpayer, you pay all your money to do stuff like this. There's people still alive that
Yeah.
have brothers,
I know.
sisters who've been taken by him.
And
It's
all the
unfair, isn't it?
evidence as well that they've got, just, you know what I mean?
He said to people, like, he said to his lawyer, didn't he?
Janet Leach was
Yeah.
the main one, wasn't it? It's his adult.
She won't talk about it anymore.
No.
will she?
But all the notes were there though, weren't they? It was all like, that's where they get the number 20 victims from, and here was from that statement that he made to her. So he told her.
It's like a
Yeah.
massive puzzle.
Yeah.
Just got to put the pieces
It
together.
was his appropriate adult, wasn't
Yeah.
it? That helped.
All that should be used as a statement, all that
Yeah.
information there, because he's told her that he's done it. So, and they're saying the detail as well. The detail, it can't be made up. It's just, you know, what I mean, he's too detailed.
Yeah. It's eerie, it makes me feel like, I don't know.
Mate, you come up here on night time and shit stuff.
Yeah.
No, I don't know, I ain't
Shit
planning on.
yourself, mate. Because it's just, you know what I mean? There's no lights round here or nothing.
Yeah.
It's just pitch black apart from the lights in the houses.
Yeah, that's about
It's
it.
mad because my mate used to live literally in that big house around that corner.
Oh, yeah, yeah?
Yeah, he used to live there.
Is it?
So, yeah.
No way.
They never ever spoke about it.
No.
I always used to come past it and be like, it's a fucking creepy place.
Now you know the next bit of detail to it.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
even
yeah.
creepier, isn't it?
So do you reckon one day you're going to give it a go trying to get in there, or?
I don't think so. I don't think getting in there is going to solve anything.
Yeah, because they ain't going to be letting it out.
They're not in there. I think the only thing that's going to be in there may be evidence where,
Clothing.
or maybe something where he's chopped bodies. They're not being brutal, right? But if he's used that to sort of process whatever he's doing,
Yeah.
there has to be some form of forensic evidence inside there.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing. But as far as the bodies go, they ain't going to be inside
Do
there.
you reckon they're in the field there?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I reckon
It makes sense though, wouldn't it? Because he'd think that one day that's going to get dug up, and it
Yeah.
would have had the potential to be dug up in his life.
And
Exactly.
he's going to do it out of his sight. He's going to do it around there, and he ain't going to do it.
I've got somebody's given me photos of the inside of it anyway. I've got all of that.
Yeah.
So somebody's been in there at some point because they're like, I've got a picture of the window we're talking about actually, because I know that funnel thing that I was on about in there. That's in the picture, but there's shit all over the floor. There's like pigeon shit. There's pigeons everywhere.
Yeah.
It's proper fucking nasty. So it's a recent photo, is what I'm saying, that I've seen. Somebody's been in.
Imagine coming down at night time with torches and that.
That's how you get in the main door there, isn't it?
You want to take acid down.
What door there?
The blue one, I reckon. Yeah, and then as you walk around the other side, there's another door as well to get in. But you can't get round to the tower, you can't get anywhere near that tower because it's just growth for it.
Well, that's where you want to be then, isn't it? Right down there.
Yeah,
So do you reckon that was clear when he was doing all this? Or do you reckon that was
pretty much, yeah. It wouldn't have been like this. It'd have been still quite bad, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
But it wouldn't have been anywhere near. I mean, this is like 30 years worth of growth, definitely.
Yeah, I bet that's proper deep down there, because you can see this almost like
And as you
semicircular-
walk across, like,
semicircular shaped thing. It looks like that was like a big oak.
yeah,
See that at the bottom? The wood?
yeah.
Yeah.
As you walk across, it's all bumpy, so I don't know what else is here as well.
Fucking body, probably.
You know what I mean? It's like I don't know. It's really solid. It's not flat like this is. It goes into something else. But you can't, like I say, you can't see what it is. Yeah, it does. Yeah. Which again, you start stepping on it, you'll end up going through sort of
You don't know.
You know what I mean?
Trapdoors.
anything, couldn't it?
Yeah.
Well, the area's set up for the police now, so all they need to do is come and fucking dig it, don't they? They've got their fucking car park.
Get some eyes on it, mate.
I just keep doing what I'm doing, really. Like you say, just share it about when you see it, and talk about it to people, especially local people. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You all want to know
talk a lot
about it.
about
That's what we
yeah.
asked. That's what we asked earlier, because obviously we've seen that photo of you. It was on the news, and then James, the first thing you said was the two people body, because they probably been there for God knows how long.
Yeah. Exactly.
What you need to do is you need to get a camera.
Yeah.
A little bit of a bump.
You
I just
get
look
like
what
a trail
they
camera
look
and
like,
then you
the
can just
dance
locate and tap into it.
Exactly.
Well, it's basically that club anyway, right?
Yeah, literally. Have you seen anyone else coming down here for the same thing you're doing, or is it are we the first?
You're the first I've seen. There's been people walking dogs, people just running, they just look like local people.
Because no one lives around there, do you know what I mean?
No,
one,
no,
what? And
it's-
if they do, they don't want to know.
It's just walkers,
Yeah.
dog walkers, runners, that's it really. And like I say, nobody really wants to say hi to you or hello or, you know what I mean, they're all put their head down
themselves
and...
To be fair, no one's
yeah.
actually said hello. 4
No,
years we've been
it's
here.
weird, mate, it's
You
weird.
don't walk down the street like, hello, hello.
Yeah, I know.
Sort of just
I-
dug your head down.
One of the guys who I work with, his ex-girlfriend runs the Bull's Head, the pub up the road.
I know, yeah.
Yeah, and he said that he still lives in Sharpness now. He said that some of the stuff he hears the locals talking about in terms of like being racist and stuff is unbelievable.
Yeah.
And
It's a little community of, like you say, it's
Like
I
a
said,
religious
would you be
cult.
surprised if there was a Berkeley branch of the KKK? And he
Oh,
said,
God,
there's
That's what I mean, it's a
definitely-
hot buzz, isn't it?
But the
Yeah,
Freemasons,
all of that, all of that.
Yeah, the Freemasons.
group in that
Yeah.
pub that I was
Yeah,
on about.
yeah, the Freemasons. They were, what was it? It was
Yeah, my mate Sean used to come down here.
But don't forget, that's, he was all
Yeah.
involved with all that sort of shit, wasn't he, as well, Fred, all that sick stuff.
yeah.
yeah, but the thing is, were they racist? Because she was tracking black people, though, wasn't she? And that was like, it
She
says
had-
a lot about how
She
it
had
was.
children, didn't she, by they reckon, like, one of the
Yeah, 'cause
guys,
they were- some of them
two
were, like,
children, I think.
West India of origin.
That's right,
their
yeah,
kids weren't.
yeah.
Are they still alive now?
I would think so. That's
Because they're younger
probably
than
changed their
we are.
names.
yeah.
They probably
I
changed
think
their names.
most of them have
change their identity.
The one lad died, didn't he? Not Stephen, the other one. One of them committed suicide again, one of the children. But one of the older ones, one of the older lads.
Doesn't look like Fred though, does he?
No.
You couldn't live with the
He's definitely
PTSD.
he's not his kid.
Something there, isn't it? Something there, not right. He's got a lot of answers. Stephen West, a lot of answers.
I think the thing is they're probably so fucked in the head that they don't understand.
Yeah.
Well, like you say, they still love their dads. They're still like, you know what I mean?
Does he still?
Well, I would think he's always holds it quite in high regard because there was an argument over the ashes, wasn't there? And apparently,
Oh yeah, 'cause there was a fight in the graveyard.
and Marie had them apparently, but I don't know. I reckon sort of part of it was, I reckon it was contributed. Everyone had a bit, and some of it was spread on the mum and dad's graves, Daisy and Walter. I reckon some of it went on there, and then I reckon some of it was apparently meant to have gone with Stephen to Barry Island. But Anne-Marie's always saying she's got it, no one else has had it.
Do they go and see Rose still in prison?
They don't speak to her at all. She's denounced all of them, isn't she?
Oh, is she?
Yeah. Yeah, she denounced all of them
I wonder if
basically.
reality is ever going to hit her. Because
I wouldn't be surprised if at the end, before she dies, she just fucking bombshells and.
Yeah, I don't know. I think she'll take it to the grave. I think it's always that. You know
Do you
what I
reckon it was her mainly, or
mean?
do you reckon it was him?
He was killing way before, yeah. But maybe she was the main driving force in this particular spate of killings.
Yeah, because he
organiser.
wasn't involved.
Yeah,
in
Yeah,
this.
and just
what
maybe
to do.
because he'd done it before, she'd obviously
blow.
taken that from him and obviously, I don't know, made it her own then, if you like.
It's on that appropriate adult, the programme they made. I swear they said that he was sickened by the screams and
Yeah.
stuff. Because were these young, do you reckon, like real young?
Well, yeah, as young as like, you know,
Probably sort of
6, 7 years
Yeah,
old, something like that. And
People that can
the
just be picking up and taking.
rest are going to be sort of 14, 15-year-olds, aren't they? Just sort of, you know.
Because they was in competition who could do the most fucked up shit.
Yeah,
There was
yeah.
always like, there was that rivalry. In essence.
They were saying that basically it was like she could have been his next victim if she hadn't have sort of, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, like worked
Because he would have killed her if she hadn't have sort of been the way she was. It was like a kind of a defence mechanism, I think.
Yeah.
And then it's obviously just got completely out of control. She's obviously enjoyed what she's doing.
Because did she kill the youngest? girl?
Charmaine, yeah.
Did she kill Charmaine? And then that's how they confessed to each other they like killing.
Yeah. It basically she killed Charmaine when he was in prison, right? Then he come out of prison, and then she kept the body all that time. So she didn't dispose of it or got rid of it, right? I don't know what she did with the body. She must put it in the freezer or something. But when he come out of prison, he dug the hole and he buried her there, which was then cemented them two
That's
together.
Midland Road, because I seen you do a
Midland Road.
murder one.
Yeah. Midland Road one. Yeah. It's another strange place to walk
It's weird
up.
that.
Just
Only
want to see
this
like a
week I
face
sort
or
of
something in the
been-
window.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just want to see like.
You come up here long enough, I guarantee you will.
Yeah.
You'll see something. You'll see something.
Think about the amount of times we've driven up and down here.
Yeah, never thought about it. Do you know what I
No.
mean?
We was here for a year straight the first year.
Yeah.
Drove past every day twice. 3 times. Going shop.
Crazy, isn't it?
What's that documentary on, James?
Yeah, I was going to say, what is
It's ITV.
Oh, we have an hour.
That Trevor McDonald one.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's literally just been on this.
Should we fly shop and
Last-
then go back?
Oh, well,
What's
so
your
what's
YouTube
it?
again, mate?
Justin's
That's
World.
a good
yeah.
one.
Justin's World.
Yeah,
It's
just
not
have a
a
look
good
up on
one.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get some more. You see,
See you later.
Just jump on and have a chat. Yeah. Good to see you. Cheers, lads. Hello, people. So my plan's working. I need to smoke now. Yeah, that's exactly what I needed to happen. Yeah, how you doing, Lisa? Lisa. Yes. One love. Yeah, my idea is obviously not to come up here and start breaking the law and trying to get into, you know what I mean, that's not going to good. But we need to film and we need to make, people aware of what's actually gone down here, and that's happening. People are coming up now. Them lads have literally seen my videos, and then they've come up basically just to have a look because they're intrigued themselves. So Brilliant. Really, really good. Cheers, mate. Cheers, cheers, cheers. I hope everyone's well anyway. Yes, yes. They were just basically just asking a bit about it, and we were just talking in general about the sort of the murders and bits and pieces, and they were saying that they'd been down to the local shops, and apparently one of the guys in the shop, the local shop, used to work down here, and he drove past, and Fred West was digging a hole outside here. He was digging a hole as he drove past. So if that ain't evidence enough, people, so not only has Fred West been seen in the area, he's been seen in the area digging holes. Yes. Yeah. And you only get that information if you come up locally and speak to the locals. Yeah. You'll only get that. Yeah. These local people know so much of what is going on around here, and they don't want to talk about it. He said the bloke in the shop, he dropped everything. When they asked about it, he dropped everything he was carrying. It was like, do you know what I mean? Yeah. It's like, whoa, mate, this is serious. Can I have some tea? Crazy, mate, crazy. So just share this message about this. It's really important because obviously there is 20 victims here. We're going to get the police up here at some point, you know, but I'm not going to do that just, do you know what I mean, on my own. It's going to happen with more and more people coming up here and doing what I'm doing now, really. So, yes, yes. Lisa said hi. Thanks, Ninja. I can hardly see you. If I'm like that, it's because I can't see. The sun's in my eyes, so. Oh, thanks, Ninja. Yes, yes. How you doing? How you doing? Da-da-da. Oh, TT. Can I have a little long as well?
Yeah, it's ready.
Nice. I think so. Yeah, I think so. That's what needs to be done, isn't it? Why aren't you a moderator anymore? Where is your moderator badge gone? You should be. I'll have a look at that in a bit. You should have a spanner. That's strange. Where's your spanner gone? Oh, thank you, dear. When I get on the PC, when I get home, I'll have a look, Amy, all right? I'll sort that. Fred stole it. Right, do you want to just talk us? That'll be 2 seconds. Roll up, smoke up, choke up with me, people. Libertines. Yeah. Yeah, well, this is Berkeley, Lise. So this is like close to Bristol. This is. It's about 25 minutes drive, so it's really, really quick. I live in Gloucester, so it's just like, phew. Yeah, I come up here all the time now. A lot of people think I'm mad, but I'm not. I've just literally, I've got an agenda. This is me trying to do something good. Yeah, this is me trying to do something good. That's all. You know what I mean? Somebody's got to do it. No, you know, everyone else is forgetting about these girls. I ain't forgetting about them. They're here. So, like I say, somebody has got to do something. Cheers, people. Yeah. That's why I had to stop listening to the Ghost Box stuff. It was fucking my head up, to be honest with you. I had to sort of put it down for a little bit. It is very, 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 very intense stuff, isn't it? Yeah. Don't listen. Don't get into it too much. There's some heavy stuff on there. There's some really heavy stuff on there. Yeah. There's a lot of, like I say, there's a lot of screams, and there's a lot of, it's not nice to listen to, is it? So got to be careful with that Ghost Box. It's very sensitive. Cheers, peeps. So what do you reckon, people? Are we on to something here or not?
Both in the Ghost Box session. It's roughly 25 there.
Yeah. Yeah. My mate.
No, we haven't used the Ouija board yet. I want to. Justin won't. He's a chicken.
My mate Dan has just done a video at with the RERUN. He's just done a vigil for them last night. So have a look for that. That'll be out soon. The RERUN again.
Yeah.
Cheers, darling. Yeah, we'll go in a minute. Cheers, people. We're not going to be here for much longer. Yeah. Cheers. Yeah, man. Peace and love, though, people. It's all about that. I will be back in a bit. Yeah, we're going to do it, boy. If Tony knows how to do it. I'm a little bit scared, if I'm being honest, because I've never done one before. And I know that you've obviously got to sort of close them down correctly and stuff like that. And do you know what I mean? So, but I think Tony knows what he's doing with it. So you'll see that. We're going to get together at the weekend and do something. Yeah. Yes, yes. Ninja, is there any more tea? Let's have a little cup then before I go. Woohoo! I will be back online later as well, people, though. Yeah, Susanna, her name is. Susanna. Here she is, my Susanna. Right then. It's been worth coming up here today. I'm glad I come up now, because it just shows you the fruits of my labour are actually sort of beginning to show. Oh, she's a good girl, Lise. She's all right. She looks after me. So I'm not the easiest person to get on with. Just saying, I'm not the easiest person to get on with, and she does put up with me quite good. So I'm all right. Cheers. Yes, mate. Nothing, Dan. I've never used one. I've seen them be used a lot, but I haven't had any text through. And if it's come through now, I'm using the phone to do the live, so I haven't seen anything at the minute. Oh, thank you, Lisa. We do try. We're just normal people. We're just, you know, there's no edges to us. We're just normal people. Like, do you know what I mean? Exactly. What you see is what you get. Yeah, I got your mum's main email. Her main email, yeah. I've got all that. I think. I'll have to have a look.
Yeah,
Cheers, mate.
it's 9 likes. We're gonna do a battle.
Yeah, it is pretty stunning. The guys you just turned up to say, apparently the guy who owns it bought it to turn it into a nightclub, but by the look of it didn't get the permission. So somebody has bought it to do something with it. But yeah, it is stunning. And apart from the windows, it's pretty up together as well. It doesn't look like it needs a huge amount doing to it. Structurally, it's sound. It is sound. It's solid.
But who's gonna want to like? I'm not being funny, but that house across the road are gonna want a nightclub.
That's probably what's subjected to it. That's probably what they said. They said, no, we don't want a nightclub here, do we? But it would have been one hell of a nightclub. I'll have a look, Amy. I'll have a look. See if I've missed it. I think I've read everything that your mum sent me, I'm pretty sure. Have we read everything from Gina? There's something we're missing, are we? We'll have a look. I'll have a look. As soon as I get back, I'll have a look. We'll check it out, yeah? I don't know. I'll have to have a look. Yeah, don't worry. I'll have a look. Yeah, exactly. You're in the middle of nowhere. You've literally, Berkeley's over there, but even Berkeley, there's nothing there. Do you know what I mean? People would be coming from Bristol and like Gloucester, so it's going to take you like 25 minutes either way to get here. So no, I can't see it either really, but somebody with some money had an idea. How you doing, Sarah? Yes, yes. You buzzing, you buzzing. All good, all good. You're having a late lunch. We've just had a bit of ours. Yeah, like it up, people. Like it up. 13 people. Like it up. Come on.
Have a light, please, that you've nicked.
Oh, here you go. Are you wanting to go, are you?
In a minute, yeah.
Right, okay. Nom nom. Dear, oh dear me, people. But yeah, peace, one love to each and every single one of you. Yeah, we'll probably be... I'll probably be online in a bit anyway, doing a bit of gaming. So if you are about, obviously join me. I just wanted to get this done today because I'm going to put this straight onto the PAL channel, which is my other channel. So Justin's World, the PAL channel, if you don't know about it. That's where all this sort of stuff normally goes on. On Justin's World, it tends to be sort of weed, smoking reviews, chilling out and all that sort of thing. I do try to keep all this sort of stuff off Justin's World because it does put people off. Do you know what I mean? So especially as I've obviously put a smoking community together. So, but it is what it is. This is the biggest platform I've got, so I'm going to use it to do some good. So peace and love. I will see you guys and girls really, really soon. Join me later, yeah? Cheers for being here. One love, one love, one love.